is about one of my favorite experiences while I was staying in Amsterdam in the Netherlands. And don't get me wrong, Amsterdam is a really cool city, but my favorite experience was actually leaving Amsterdam and going to visit a castle. And to do this, we went to Utrecht, which is actually the 4th largest city in the Netherlands. It's only about €8 each way on the train. For a lot of the travel around Amsterdam and the surrounding areas, you only need a credit card to swipe in and swipe out. You don't need any special passes. And you can use even international credit cards. But just watch out, because if you accidentally forget to swipe out or if it doesn't register, it's a about a $20 US fee for not swiping out. And you can fix this fee online by explaining that you just didn't swipe out, but there's a 6-day waiting period. This happened to me twice, and I didn't realize it until after the 60-day waiting period. But okay, so the train ride there is nothing super crazy, and then you get to Utrecht, and from Utrecht, the Kastel De Haar, is actually quite far, maybe about 8 miles from downtown Utrecht. So we rented bikes, and for me, I just love this experience. I strongly suggest renting bikes also. I was lucky to be with my friends who live in Amsterdam, so we rented from ov-fiet, which is a very common bike company in Amsterdam, transportation company. All of the blue and yellow bikes you see all over Amsterdam and the surrounding areas are ov-fiet. Unfortunately, to use ov-fiet, you need a card to check them in and out that only people who live there can get. But there are other options for probably about $10 to $15. With ov-fiet, we only paid $5 for the whole day, which in my opinion is a good deal. Riding bikes was one of my favorite experiences, not only because it's beautiful landscapes and it was like a little adventure, but the Netherlands in general is really actually meant for bike riding. On the government's official website, it lists Utrecht as being the unofficial biking capital of the world. It says that Utrecht has the largest bike parking lot in the world, and if you see some of these parking lots for bikes, it is kind of crazy. That's just bikes on bikes on bikes on bikes, layers of bikes, pretty cool. And fun fact, the official website of the Netherlands says that there are more bikes than humans in the Netherlands, which is crazy. So now we have the bikes, but before going on our long bike ride, we decide we're hungry. Utrecht is actually this really cute, pretty town slash city, and there's plenty of eating options to choose from. We chose this nice little restaurant and had a very, very filling brunch. And then after brunch, we started our ride to the castle. This is 8 miles one way, and I was very nervous. I have not ridden my bike 16 miles in a day in probably like 15 years. But what I didn't realize is that in the Netherlands, it's extremely flat. So in Pennsylvania, where I'm from, you can't walk down the block without an incline or decline, very, very slight incline. And that makes bike riding really, really, really tiring. This bike ride, despite being 8 miles one way, was totally worth it. We passed houses, kids playing soccer, even sheep. Everything was pretty and beautiful. I loved getting to see everything firsthand, not through a window, but on the bike. And finally, we came to the castle. It just felt so regal. One of my favorite musicals is Six, the musical about Henry VIII and his 6 wives, and I just couldn't stop playing the songs in my head. I felt like I was one of the people that could have been in the musical. The castle itself was nice, pretty historical. I'll probably do a whole video just about that. It does close at 5 p.m., so considering the time of the bike ride and brunch, it's best to get a very early start for this trip. And like I said, I'll do a whole video about things in the castle. But after visiting the castle, we rode back to the train station, which was another 8 miles. This actually went a lot faster for me. I think we just did less sightseeing, less stopping. We already had dinner plans with my friend's friend, who was a chef at a restaurant in Amsterdam, so he prepared this beautiful course at the restaurant he works at for us to eat.
Delicioso.
Which was just an amazing way to cap off this day. And so in conclusion, we didn't do like a ton of crazy things, really. It was just a train, a bike ride, the castle, eating. If you've seen some of my other videos, you know that there's something about me having to physically work for an experience that just makes it so much more fulfilling for me. And I feel like just the 16-mile bike ride was sort of the sweat equity that I put into coming upon this amazing looking castle. And to know, 16 miles actually isn't that far for some people who normally live in the Netherlands. Talking to some of our friends, that's like a normal amount of miles that they ride every day just to get to work, to get to school, to see their friends. But for me, not an avid bike rider, it was a lot. And I'm very proud of myself for doing it. There is a bus that takes you from downtown Utrecht to the castle, which retrospectively might have been easier. But like I was saying, if you have the time and the physical abilities to do the bikes, it was just an experience to take in. Thanks for watching, and check back for more videos.